Welcome to Salt Lake City. Thank you for joining us here for the 2002 Olympic Winter Games.
Yes, but before the competitions start, we will enjoy the spectacle of the opening ceremony, which promises to be very special indeed.
Welcome to the course here at the Snow Basin Ski Area in Salt Lake. Next up on the hill then is the Frenchman. And he's away cleanly and into the course. At the pace he's going now, I reckon he'll have to take the odd risk or two to win this one. Oh, it seems as though he was going too fast into that section. He just couldn't take the turn tight enough to make the gate. Well, that puts him way, way down the field. A disappointing performance from this young skier.
Not the best of performances there, and he'll be bitterly disappointed with that.
Well, let's see that again in the replay. Welcome to the K120 ski jump event. And next in this Olympic final, the French competitor. Oh, he's launched himself well off the in-run. That was an ambitious attempt, but I just wonder whether that crash puts an end to his Olympic ambitions. I wonder. That jump puts him with the back markers at the end of the first round.
He's not happy with that showing, as you can see.
Let's take another look at that jump in the replay. Next to go, from France. A strong takeoff that sets him up nicely in the air. Well, I think he'll be putting that one down to experience. At least he's not badly injured, though. Well, with today's performance, I'm sure this competitor has an awful lot to think about. He just seemed to be outclassed from the very start of the competition, and I guess that was reflected in his placing.
It just didn't get going for him at all there, really.
And now, here's the replay. Well, what bad luck. Welcome to today's Olympic coverage. Join us for round one of the men's snowboarding. Racing on the blue course will be the French rider. And that start has left the rider on the blue course with some work to do. And the blue course rider has been disqualified. That means he starts the next round with a penalty of 5% of the best qualifying time. And he crosses the finish line unopposed to take the win. And the scoreboard confirms that the American will go into the second run with the advantage. Racing on the blue course is the young Frenchman. Racing in the blue lane is the American snowboarder. And the rider in the blue lane is out of the starting gate first. Both riders pushing hard then into this second section, but there's nothing in it. And riding into a confident victory comes the competitor on the red course. And that result confirms the French rider's place in the quarter-final. Racing on the blue course is the American. And on into the quarter-finals, where the competition is certainly heating up. The Frenchman will be racing on the course marked with blue flags. And they're both away with absolutely nothing separating them at this stage. still anyone's race as they pass the halfway mark. And that's a decisive win by the rider on the blue course. And with his win confirmed, the French rider's in a strong position after the first run. On the blue course is the French competitor. The Austrian will be racing on the course marked with blue flags. Well, quite literally nothing between them as they start the run. With half the race over, there's still no clear indication as to who will win. And coming in to an easy win, the rider in the red lane. And that confirms the French rider's place in the semi-final. With the Austrian racing on the blue course. And into the semi-final now. Only one of these four remaining competitors will leave without a medal. For this race, the Frenchman will be racing in the blue lane. And the German rider will race on the red course. They're both away. Absolutely nothing separating them. With half the race over, there's still no clear indication as to who will win. And that's a clear win for the rider on the blue course. And as the scoreboard confirms, that first run win means the Frenchman will start the second run with the advantage. Racing on the blue course is the young Frenchman. This was a terrific race right from the off, with both of these competitors separated by just a fraction of a second.
Yes, Stuart, it certainly was too close to call. Right through.
Racing on the blue course will be the German rider. And the rider in the red lane is out of the starting gate first. And the rider on the blue course now lagging behind after the opening section. And that's a clear win for the rider on the red course. And that confirms the Frenchman's place in the final, leaving his opponent to contend for the bronze. The German is racing. and these next two races will decide which finalist leaves with the gold medal. For this race, the Frenchman will be on the blue course. And the rider in the red lane is out of the starting gate first. And the Swiss rider in the red lane reaches the halfway mark first. And that's close, but I think the win goes to the blue lane rider. And with his win confirmed, the French rider's in a strong position after the first run. On the blue course is the French rider. The Swiss rider will be racing on the course marked with blue flags. And the rider on the blue course is slow out of the starting gate. And the red lane is ahead as they reach the halfway mark. And winning this run easily, the rider on the red course. And that confirmed result means that the French competitor takes Olympic gold. Here's the Swiss rider on the blue course. Let's go over now to the medal ceremony of the men's snowboarding giant slalom. Good afternoon, folks, as you join us at the start of the first run of the women's Alpine Slalom. Next up on the hill, the skier from France. What a disastrous start. She's really got her work cut out now. She's ahead at the split time. superb on the top turns. A few mistakes on the lower section costing her a tenth or so, but she had enough in hand from the upper section to take a top position.
That was a determined effort, and you can see she's happy with it.
Let's just take a look at the replay. The skier from France is next to go. Well, that's a steady start from her, certainly. Look at the lead she's built up as she passes the all-important halfway split. Powerful, solid skiing throughout. The bottom half of her challenge, I think she's done it. Yes, she goes into first place and takes the gold medal.
That was a determined effort, and you can see she's happy with it.
Let's have another look at that. Welcome to the Women's Slalom Medal Ceremony. These competitors have earned the ultimate sporting accolade, an Olympic medal. Hello and welcome to this coverage of the Olympic Winter Games. Join us for the women's freestyle aerials. Next up, the French competitor. Let's see if she can produce that medal-winning performance.
With a tariff of 2.05, she's going to attempt a back layout, one of the single somersault moves.
And that's a poor takeoff. Well, I don't think the judges will be marking her too highly for that jump. After her first jump, she left herself with an awful lot to do in the next round.
You can tell she felt she could have done a lot better with that last jump.
Well, here's another chance to watch her performance.
You've got some nerve showing your face here. You've got no business being this near.
Next up is the French competitor.
So hard to make things right.
So next up for her here is a lay pull with a tariff of 3.8.
'Cause there is no other way. 'Cause you just can't stay away. So long to come and dance again. You must.
Well, certainly not a sport for the faint-hearted.
Don't bother me.
She'll have lost a lot of points for those mistakes. That was a poor execution. Well, that jump lacked fluidity. I think she'll have dropped a lot of points there.
Stay away. So long to come and dance again. You lost your mind. You messed it up again.
Well, I think we were all expecting so much more from her. A disappointing performance, really, which has left her a long way down the field.
Well, she's certainly not at all pleased with that score.
Let's watch the replay. Welcome to the two-man bobsleigh event at Utah Olympic Park. The French bobsleigh next. They certainly didn't waste any time getting into their bob. Well, they're having trouble getting into the corners smoothly and out of them. It's seriously slowing them down. Very close now. A disappointing start to the event shouldn't get them down. After all, they've still got another attempt to try to improve.
Good conditions here have meant we've been seeing a high standard of competition.
And here's the replay of that last. And the next team down the course will be France. Watch as both of them get their heads down quickly as the bobsleigh accelerates away from the start. It's not going to be easy for them to catch up with the leader's run time, but it's possible. Their sled bumpers are taking a bit of a beating as they exit the corners at speed. That's it. They're the Olympic champions.
That run really has showcased their skills here at the Utah Olympic Park in Salt Lake City.
Let's take another look. You join us here for the final day of the 2002 Olympic Winter Games. This closing ceremony really serves as a farewell to Salt Lake City for many of these competitors.
Yes, all the competitors have done themselves proud over the last couple of weeks, and this is their first opportunity to relax and celebrate their achievements. Hey, and what a celebration!